Hello and welcome back to the channel, Brawlers and Bakucrew members. It's your host, BakuBrad96, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my collection within a collection. Of course, I am talking about my Baku Mail collection, so all of these Bakugan have been sent in to me or traded to me by my subscribers, which definitely make them all a lot more valuable to me than my other Bakugan. So without further ado, I do want to get right into it. I know I haven't made a video in a long time, and that's because I've been focusing on shorts. So I do want to put out a lot more shorts, not just for Legacy Bakugan, but really for all Bakugan. I'm just working with all of the new Legacy Bakugan I have recently got, so you can all expect a lot more shorts. As far as main content, other than this video, I don't really have a lot of plans right now, and I'm really honestly just waiting for Generation 3 to hit store shelves here in the US. So until then, I will be working on shorts and possibly a video here and there, but honestly, I really am just excited for Generation 3, and I want it to release already. Like, it's taken a while. But back to today's video. So starting out with all of the, well, I have them organized in factions, so I better unorganize them right quick off camera. But starting out with the Mythic Bakugan, because I think that's a good spot to start, is of course Mythic Dragonoid. So when I set this up, I did not get a Baku core. I should have done that. I have no gate card or anything, but here we go. So this is Pyrus Mythic Dragonoid. So awesome, got that ruby red. By the way, shout out to the channel mascot. Haven't had her in a video in a while. But there is the Lightning Voltex. So, Mythic Pyrus Dragonoid, really cool there. Here is the character card for those interested. And then oddly enough, and I think it is really cool, but like, I think Mythic Dragonoid is the one and only time that a mythic version of a Bakugan, which, by the way, here is the Baku Solar, as I like to call it, the Mythic Elemental Dragonoid. But anyway, as I was saying, it's the first time that I know of that a Mythic Bakugan actually got a stat upgrade to its regular counterpart. So again, for those of you interested, there is the character card for the Mythic Bakugan, of course having the flames right there on the artwork. Next up, it is the Mythic Nelius duo. So everyone already knows my first Mythic Nelius. So this was actually the first Mythic I ever received. Really awesome and just really cool. Again, all of these Bakugan, I am so thankful to have the chance to have. One thing, Mythics are not in my state. Here is the regular Mythic Nelius. And then even cool, so here we go. One of my favorites, the Elemental Amethyst Nelius. The translucent purple, looking so awesome. And there is the character card for those interested. I will just go over the character cards because I have reviewed all of these Bakugan separately, so there's no sense in me really going over everything too much. This is kind of just a generalized collection video, if you will. So moving on with the next Mythic. It is, of course, the Mythic Monkey. So we have Mythic Darkest Scorpion here. Let me get a better camera angle. After that, we're going into my Mythic Aquas Bakugan. And that is, again, really should have got out a gate card before I started the video, but I'm already recording, so it is what it is. Here is the Aquas Platypus Lion, Mythic Hydrus. So cool that Aquas's first core Bakugan form looks like a platypus. It really does. Well, a platypus with fangs maybe, but such a funny looking design, but still cool nonetheless. And then afterwards, it is Mythic Fangzor. So yeah, even have a Mythic Fangzor, really nice blue, really nice translucent plastic. Put that in the back there. Here is the Fingzor's stat card. Very good for shield decks, by the way, so if you want a shield deck, you want Aquas, Mythic Fingzor, definitely a good Bakugan to pick up. Now then, moving on to my Ventus Nova Bakugan, or not Nova Bakugan, they're coming up. But no, starting out with my Ventus Mythics, I do have a Ventus Fade Ninja. So here he is. Had to fold him off, fold out the arms off camera. And then the stat card, of course. Character card. Stat card, character card, all the same. The crew knows what I mean, right? And then there is the ever so cool Mythic Core Reptar, the Chunkysaurus. Very nice, by the way. All the Mythics have that elemental translucent plastic, and they all just look really incredible. It's pretty cool. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. Well, I'm sure you all have. But the new, what's it called? The new gimmick for Generation 3, like Galactic Bakugan or Infinity Bakugan, I think. I think there's two, but yeah, those are the two. And they look like the new Elemental Diamond Chase figures. Anyway, really looking forward to those. Some of the colors are really awesome. I did see some translucent purple, so that's got me hopeful for the next generation. Now, finally, my one of my last Mythic Bakugan and my only Mythic Chaos, of course, is Pegatrix. I do have kind of sort of the main characters going on here. And there is the stat card, way better than normal Battleplanet Pegatrix, so really cool that the Mythic Bakugan even got printed. Have some competitive, viable original Bakugan, which is really nice. And then Arliss, so the Arliss Mythic I have is indeed another chonky Drago. But really cool for the Mythic Arliss coloring. Would have liked to have seen more Bakugan get this treatment, just because I really like that coloring. But it's all good. Here is the stats for that Dragonoid. An Arliss Bakugan, great on Green Fist. It'd go really well with Pensitar Ultra. It's a shame there are not enough cards for a full Arliss deck, and I feel like I say that probably too much. And now then, I'm not sure where to start after that, so I will go ahead and start with the Nova Bakugan. And starting with my favorite of those Nova Bakugan, being the Aquas Lion, which it was just glowing. See if I can't get it to, I don't know at what point it wants to glow. Don't give up on me yet. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so you don't glow? Anyway, it glows blue, everyone. Nova Hydrus glows blue. I know it's unbelievable, but it does. So here is the stat card for Nova Hydrus. Pretty decent in Helix decks, but other than that, I'm not really sure what the competitive viability is. Of course, that being said, I don't know how many people are going to be playing the TCG Pro game after Generation 3 fully releases. We will have to wait and see. Up next, though, for this collection review, Novatrox, and I did capture that green light, if only for a second. So there is Novatrox. Here is that really nice stat card. And moving on to my first Nova Bakugan, believe it or not. And not only is it my first Nova, but it is a diamond. So my first Nova was the Diamond Nova Dragonoid. Again, all of these Bakugan are very special to me because they were sent in. They were either traded, sent in, or just given. So yeah, amazing that I even have this collection. And pride and joy right there. Diamond Nova Dragonoid. Just because it was kind of my first Diamond Nova. The very first one I got. Really, really awesome. Honestly, all of these Bakugan are awesome. Like I say, like one is better than the other, but it's really not. Like with this set, they're all equally as important to me as anything. So, which should be the next Nova? Oh, I know. the only Nova Fusion Bakugan, the Drago X Nelius. I still haven't had Wave 2 hit my local area yet, so I haven't found the diamond version of this one. Hoping I will, maybe sometime in the future, but if not, I'll survive. Here's the stat cards, and don't blink. Fusion! Moving along, I didn't realize how big this collection was. This is going to be a bit of a longer video, but not too bad, I hope. My last Nova Bakugan. And the swarm prepares itself because it is Nova Hanosh. The pronunciation. So hilarious. But yeah, Arliss, Nova Hanosh. Really cool for the coloring there. I wish they would have made it factionless, but Spinmaster went ahead and made it Arliss, which I guess is okay, but should have been a Prisma Bakugan because Hanosh had no faction to begin with. But that is a tale for another day. If you want to listen to me rant about that, go check out my Hanosh unboxing and review. Now then, moving on to just the random Bakugan in the set, or maybe just the diamonds, I guess, but they don't have any kind of, I don't know, I guess connection like all the mythics do and the Novas do. But here is Diamond Treaderous X Dragonoid, again, another amazing sent-in Bakugan. But like they're all not amazing. Again, I keep saying that, but they're all equally awesome. So here's the stat card, and flip it for the fusion. Dragonoid X Treaderous definitely got an upgrade. Oh, I did keep the Evo in this little set, so for those of you interested again, there's that. And then moving along, so some really good, strong Bakugan that I never had the opportunity to pick up myself that I was happy to get traded. So, Pyrus Pensitar, really awesome, really strong for Flaming Fist decks and builds, at least in Geoganrising. The amount of damage this Bakugan stacks is unbelievable, but very, very nice. And then for Darkest, everybody knows I have to have my Turtonium of Turtles. It is Turtonium Ultra. So amazing. Still trying to fund one Titan Evo for my Darkest deck, but I have two, so I'm getting there. It's taking a while to find, but I am getting there. And then another Bakugan that I wanted to trade for just because I have the Evos, and that is Darkest Serpentes. Paired with 3 awesome international character cards, by the way, which is pretty cool. So yeah, really nice. Got some BP Bakugan with their Evos there. Though I don't have the Evos in the collection, the Evos are in my card binder. Otherwise, I would show those off too. But moving on, there is even an Elemental Doge. So this is Elemental Halcor. Really awesome. Honestly, in my opinion, I was surprised there wasn't more elemental design on the Bakugan itself. But yeah, just the front legs there, as you can all see. And then a small portion on the hindquarters of the Bakugan. Still a cool elemental. I just think maybe a little lazy in design. Possibly, there's a chance there. Not sure, not going to say anything too loud, but Spinmaster, you hear me. And then, so Diamond Platinum time. It is Diamond Platinum Wrath. So very cool, very awesome Bakugan. I don't have the Evo with this set. It was actually in a Chaos deck. I was like testing around a bit. But here is the character card for Platinum Wrath. Oh, and I forgot the character card for Halcor. That is my mistake, kind of running through a little too fast, but I don't want the video to be too long and too boring. Again, I just want this to be a general collection video. So, moving on to, Bakugan Legends and something really cool, even though I was already looking at Bakugan Legends Bakugan. But I had a Bakucrew member send me a starter pack, and that was really neat because at the time, I didn't have any of the figures molded, and other than Maxiton, I still don't. So this is my one and only Krakelios mold. Shout out to all the Krakenoids over time. I didn't know there was a Krakenoid besides the Geoganrising Krakenoid until I was looking up Mectanium Surge Bakugan. And yeah, the original Krakenoid's a lot better than the GR Krakenoid. And then Krikelios. Oh, Krikelios and a Tertonium. It's like monkeys in a barrel. Anyway, but Krikelios definitely the coolest out of all three. Here is the character card. Again, really damage heavy for Chaos, and I've been meaning to deck build with Krikelios. I don't know, like, why I haven't been deck building more. Like, that was, like, a major thing on my channel to begin with. But since the TCG game's canceled, that I haven't had the same motivation I once did. But I do hope to get back to deck building. Might need to buy some new cards or find some more, for more decks. But I will probably have some more strategies for the tail end of Evolutions Bakugan. And then, Legends Bakugan sooner or later. I might need some more requests to help get the mind going, you know? But here is Ventus Maxodon. Again, really cool elephant Bakugan. Kind of reminds me of Syndius, the way the front half closes. Really, really cool. And here is the stats. And then, so again, another really awesome Bakugan. Shame I never did find the diamond, but the diamond was exclusive to just certain online stores. I am talking, of course, about Centipod. Just, a really basic, simple design, but I think that's what makes it really neat. There's a lot of detail. It might not all be painted, but a lot of detail is in this Bakugan, believe it or not, the more you look at it, and I just think it's really cool. So there is Aquas, Centipod's character card. And then wrapping things up, I do have some really cool fusions from Armored Alliance. If I can open them, again, should have got a gate card. I'm having to open these all on the tripod as I'm recording, which is a little different, but it's doable. So I have the Ventus Original, Trox, and Saurus. So that's why it has the white, the really odd pattern design, but it's really cool just because of how different it is. And then after that, it is the Hydrus X Batrix, and this is the Aquas one, which is funny enough because I actually found this mispackaged as an Aquas Blitzfox, which I have hanging up on the studio wall. No, I did not open that mispackage. So here are the character cards, and flip for fusion. Both have decent stats if you can get them fused. Energy cost with original fusions was always the hindrance, which I imagine is why Spinmaster made the new fusions so much easier. But that does it for my entire Bakumail collection review. Hopefully one day I will be able to give an updated review with even more subscribers sent in or traded stuff. But for now, that's all there is. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already for monthly giveaways and different Bakugan content. I'm kind of doing just reviews right now, but as Generation 3 comes out, there will be gameplay, rules, rule videos, all that good stuff as soon as it releases and hits in the US. But until then, hopefully I can keep everyone entertained, taking a look back at Legacy Bakugan or older Generation 2 Bakugan. Which reminds me about my monthly giveaways. The winner of the Arliss Enoch deck set was Betty Bat. You have yet to claim your prize, and I know it's been like 2 months now. And then my current giveaway this month is for a Diamond Dragonoid that is on my community feed if you would like to enter. You might have to scroll down a bit, but you'll find the photo of Diamond Dragonoid, and when you do, go ahead, follow the directions in that community post, and enter for your chance to win. So thank you all for watching, thank you all for supporting the channel, and until next time, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan Brawl!